Hey, what's going on, everyone? Today is April the 1st, 2022. We're going to talk about SOFI stock today and try to see are any big catalysts on the horizon for this stock, because if so, the market will begin prepared for it, right? You guys will be able to tell from the price chart if something big is about to go on. So I'm going to look at the price chart today for SOFI and try to see if that's going to be the case. So welcome. Yeah, you guys can see it right now in front of you. I do price predictions. I try to gauge to the overall sentiment of the market by looking at price bars and volume to see where the market is headed, so that you and I could be in position and actually capitalize on the move. So if you guys enjoy it, if you guys appreciate the content, if it's very informative for you, then yeah, go ahead and like the video, share it, subscribe to the channel, tap that bell notification as well, because I want to have the inclusion of my community to understand that you don't have to be dependent on anyone else. You just got to look at what everyone else has already concluded in their hypothesis as to what they think the stock is going to do. This is what the price chart represents. It's a language. It's a book. All you had to do is come through and read the chart to figure out, okay, so this is what the market is trying to do. And once you figure that out, you all will become more proficient and better profiteers, if that's even a word, in the market. So let me show you. I did a video in SOFI going back on March the 7th. You guys can see that the price prediction is still here. I was telling you all that the market was going to go down in price, and it did. Right now, I had an ultimate area of weakness into the market in SOFI all the way down here towards $7. Market buyers, instead of bringing the price down to $7, brought it all the way down here to like $7.75. $7.75 was the low, which occurred on March the 14th. Now we're seeing price in SOFI coming back up. Are we still seeing weakness? Are we expecting a catalyst to go on into the market in SOFI? Let's try to see. Let me go ahead and get rid of this first. If you were to get out on the 14th of March, you can see it. That's 22.46% movement to the downside. You could have profited from that as price in SOFI continue to go lower. Now, one thing that you all can realize is that if something big is about to go on, volume will show it. Yeah, real talk. If someone knew that something big was about to happen in a particular stock, volume will appear. It will show up heavier than the previous trading days, right? Have you seen that recently in SOFI? Just look at the bottom of the chart right now. Do you think something big is on the horizon that's going to spur interest in SOFI and price go up? That's the question. From what I'm seeing, I don't see that there's any big catalyst on the horizon for SOFI. No merger, no acquisitions, no buyouts, no splits. I don't see that. What we want to see would be something like these volume bars right here. Right? We want to see volume increase heavier and not go lower as time goes on, because you guys can see that volume increase massively mid-January and we've seen a slow decline, right? Like no one's really coming in and participating into the market in SOFI. The volume is drying up, which means that the interest into the market in SOFI is not there. It's not garnering a lot of attention. Media's not picking it up. Social media platforms are not talking about SOFI. It's just trading, which is not a bad thing. It actually gives us opportunity to accumulate more. You don't want a stock to be talked about until you have already accumulated all that you need, so that when the market actually begins to pick up on the news, you're already in position as price continues to go up. It's how the game is to be played. There's thousands of stocks in the market, and there's a lot of quiet ones that a lot of the big money is consuming and absorbing that you don't know nothing about. And then all of a sudden it's going to hit the wire. It's going to hit the news. Social media is going to pick it up. And those who was already in position is going to sit back pretty, because they knew that that was going to happen. This is how the game is to be played. When it hits the wire, when it hits the internet, when it hits social media platforms, it's too late more likely. You should have been into the game way before that so that you can ride the momentum. Check this out. Let's talk about SOFI then. All right, let's see what we got now, considering that we are starting out on a new month. So let's look at the monthly chart in SOFI. Now, I want you all to answer this question for real. Does this look like this is a strong stock? Does this look like this is a bullish stock? Does this stock look like people are buyers? Or does it look like the majority of the market are sellers? For real. I'm not here to convince you. I'm here to make you look at this as from a real standpoint. Like, don't sugarcoat this. What do you think the market in SOFI is actually trying to do? Who's dominating this market in SOFI? Because from my perspective, just by looking at this is a seller's market right now. Well, how do I know? Well, first of all, look at last month and the month before, right? Look at this. The market in SOFI, okay, got rejected 2 consecutive months, right? It could not break above $13. It tried twice, 60 days plus, and the market in SOFI could not break above $13. That's weakness. Because if the buyers were dominating the price in SOFI, guess what? The market would have broken above $13. We give the buyers credit. They tried, but it wasn't successful. And then look at this. Second thing that confirms that this is a seller's market. This simply means that the market is not strong, right? It just means that it's weak. This is the second thing. You see the low right here in SOFI when it first started trading on the NASDAQ back here in November 2020. The price did not even close above it last month in March. The market did not even close above the area we started at $10 last month. It closed lower. We closed at $9.45. Wow. Okay. That continues to show you that it's weak. Let's look at this on the weekly then. Okay. So you guys can still tell. The best thing that I'm looking at in SOFI, I'm going to keep it a buck. I'm going to keep it real. It's just consolidational trading, right? Today's the last day of the trading week, and we're still seeing the price in SOFI getting hit with selling. The demand is not coming through right now in SOFI. I can show you so many areas to where the buyers will have to overcome these restriction areas before we even get a little bit of bullish. Real talk is right there. These areas are acting as lids for the buyers. And if price is going to continue to shoot up, it's going to have to break these levels. $10, $11, and then $13. These are areas that sellers are dominating. They control it. And the buyers are trying to break above $10, but they still have a lot of buying to do before price goes up to the next level, which is 11. Okay. This is what the chart is reflecting. This is SOFI right here on the 3-day, right? And this confirms that this is still selling going on into the market. Now, am I massively bearish? No, I'm not. Am I massively bullish? No, I'm not. I really don't see a play here in SOFI. This is just the opportunity for you to come through and accumulate, right? And understand that the downtrend is still in play. Like, this is not a bullish market. We're not in an uptrend. This downtrend that started in SOFI back in November of last year is still intact. Yeah, it's still there. So the question to you would be, all right, cool. What are you going to do? If you don't see a play in a market, in a stock, are you going to accumulate? Are you going to continue to buy? Or are you just going to go on to another opportunity? Because like I told you earlier, there's thousands of stocks in the market that's moving. Just SOFI is not participating in it right now. 5-day time frame, right? Now, generally, what I like on the 5-day time frame is bullish. I do like what's going on the 5-day price bar right here. Okay, let me zoom in so you all can see it. Let me get rid of these lines. Like, these two 5-day price bars is bullish. This current one is weak. It's just showing us weakness right now. But generally, what do you suspect? Right? I'm asking you all this question. I'm asking you all, what do you suspect the market in SoFi is trying to do? Because it's mixed, right? It is what it is. The market is currently mixed. Depending on your time frame, depending on how long you're trying to be in the market in SoFi, will let you know what you need to do, right? Because like I told you earlier, I don't see a catalyst here that is going to spur any interest into the market in SoFi right now. In fact, I still see some weakness. Now, the thing that we want to see is this, right? We want to see the market hold this on a shorter time frame, on an intraday basis, on an hourly time frame. We want to see the market hold this trend. This is what we want to see in order for us to really confirm that the market buyers are still here, confirming this stock's price. But what happened over the last 5-hour price bars, it doesn't look like that trend is going to hold. It looks like the market is still going to dip a little bit lower from what I'm seeing. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm not going to put on a price prediction, not on this one. I think the market may come back down and test, you know, $9.25 to $9. Let's see what that gives us. That's only 2.67% to like 4 3/4. So yeah, I'm not going to put on a price prediction. You know, I also want to give you all, you know, times to how you need to act when you come into the market. I know that some people, you know, they so antsy, they so itty that they want to come in and just put on a trade. You got to be rational, and if the market's not giving you a massive clue as to this is where it's headed, then you don't participate. So I'm not going to drop a price prediction on this particular video. I did come through and answer the question, are there any big catalysts coming through into the market in SoFi? I don't see it, but I do understand that this is an opportunity that some market participants may be absorbing and buying up as much of this stock as possible. But don't forget, we're still in a downtrend. But don't forget, this market is still weak. I've shown you all that earlier in this video, right? But hey, since I'm not doing a price prediction, you guys can actually drop one though for us. Yeah, for the community, and tell everyone, where do you think the market is going to go in SoFi as we approach this new month of April, right? Go ahead. Show everyone what you think the market in SoFi is going to do. And as I get more information, I'll come back through and show you, okay, cool. The market definitely is trying to move up, or is definitely trying to go down. But right now, it's not that time. Not for me, it's not. All right, so let me know. Make sure you maintain the profitability. And as always, trade different.